And Austin went, "You fool."
No,
That's totally what happened.
Okay, sure, yes. You fool!
Excuse me, have you seen a little Lloyd pass through here?
He's doing stuff.
He's being dangerous.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dan.
And I'm Austin.
And we are here to play games.
Badly. So badly.
That's right. Welcome back to Legend of Dragoon Severed Chains.
I think the delay is what really sold that one for me. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Glad to help. Glad to be here for you.
Never hassle the half.
Hassle the half.
Hassle the half. All right.
I have a cat in my lap, just to let our viewers know. And forward.
Hi, kitty cat.
Cat.
Cat. Oh, yes, we're going to the Mountain of Mortal Dragon. That's what we're doing.
Right. Yep, we're still here in Mil Sasso. In the last episode, the Crystal Palace got kind of annihilated by the Divine Dragon, so we're going to go...
He's a big jerk face.
We're going to go have a reasonable debate with him over the merits of using ultra-violence against gigantic palaces. And,
we're going to engage with aggressive negotiations.
Yes, we're going to fix everything with pure reason.
Right. The dragon blocker.
And we got to get through here to the area that I couldn't get through a million times. And we're finally going to head on through there.
Yeah. And get that item that's been taunting us all this time.
Uh-huh. It's the best item ever.
Which means it's probably a consumable that you'll never use.
You're half right.
A consumable that you'll use once.
All consumables outside of reusable ones are used once.
Exactly. Exactly my point. See, it's funny because...
See, it's funny because, bigger than a regular hat. Yeah.
That's right. When did hats get part of this conversation?
You know.
Yeah. That was an interesting animation for that.
Uh-huh.
Well, at least we don't have to deal with the dragon blocker anymore.
True.
Oh, I missed the old victory music. The old new mist.
The new old
last episode's victory music.
Fair enough. I'm gonna charge my SP here for a second.
Okay.
Hey.
The monster has headed in the direction of Deningrad and then came back to the Mountain of Mortal Dragon.
Before the Divine Dragon left, did anybody pass through here? Perhaps with silver hair? Goes by Luh-Loyd?
Huh.
No, sir. No one, sir. We didn't even let a mouse pass, sir. Unless they can fly like that monster. Shoo, mouse. Gotcha. Stay on the guard here. We are off to defeat the monster. Yes, ma'am. Good luck.
Great. And then
I'm taking this thing in this chest.
Okay.
Mine purifier. Good to have.
Yeah.
The Mountain of the Mortal Dragon.
No, it's the Mountain of the Mortal Dragon.
Why is it the Mortal Dragon if it's the Divine Dragon and
because he's
immortal?
Because he's more. I don't know. I don't know. Oh.
Is he mortal because he can die? Is he mortal because he leaves mortal wounds?
I don't know. It's a good question. I'm not sure.
Is there more than one?
Maybe.
Find out on today's episode of Dragoon Ball Z.
Yes, this is Dragoon Ball Z. Look at this place.
Are these like carcasses of dragons just lying around?
That's what it looks like, doesn't it?
Oh, it's a dragon graveyard.
Perhaps that's why it's the Mountain of the Mortal Dragon. Hey.
Listen here.
Hey,
Listen,
hey.
Wyvern. Wyvern, you're looking nice today. Ow.
Ow, indeed.
You guys need to quit hitting so hard. Hey, you need to finish your combos.
Thank you.
I am here to help.
Did it that time.
You sure did, buddy. I'm so proud of you.
Totally counts. It better count. We've spent enough time with that freaking video game, or not the video game. This is a video game. The mini game on that ship.
Oh, yeah.
That mini game took a while.
Stupid chests.
Yeah, the chest.
It wouldn't be so bad if you didn't have to go back and get a new number every time.
Yeah.
Oh, chest. There's a chesty.
Attack
ball. That ball is full of attack.
There's a lot of attack in that ball. It's a spider! Kill it with fire!
He roll, he snack, but most important, he attack.
True.
Very green spider.
Kill it with punching, is what I meant.
Fire, obviously.
Or fire.
There's only one appropriate response to spiders.
It's a deadly spider.
Especially deadly spiders. Kill it with fire. Beastie Dragon. Is he like the Beastie Boys mascot?
Maybe.
Sweet mist.
Haha.
I was already blocking.
I was blocking the whole time.
How are you supposed to avoid this? That's the neat part. You don't.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Perfect.
All right.
Take the lower path.
Yeah.
There's a lot of chests here. Mine purifier.
There are 8 to be gathered. I'm gonna take the left path this time.
Perfect. I think I'll do that.
You should.
Thank you.
I'm here to help.
What are these? Beastie dragons!
Beasties. They're just little beasties.
Get him out of here. Ow. Fool.
I don't know if we've told this story about where that you fool really stems from on our channel. Have we?
I don't know.
Okay.
Came from the time when I decided to drive the wrong way on the road, and Austin went, "You fool."
No,
That's totally what happened.
Okay, sure, yes. You fool.
That's all he said. There would be ow.
It's a wonder we're still alive if that's all I said. Well, let's go over right now.
Black mist.
No, so if anybody's curious where the "you fool" comes from, my daughter, when she was much younger, and she was like a toddler, probably, 3, think 3 or 4, old enough to speak well and to use tablets and stuff, but not super old. He was watching something on my bed in my bedroom, and it was time for her to go to bed. So I was working on getting her ready for bed. And I was like, hey, you're going to put the tablet away. You know, it's time for bed. And she wasn't listening. So I had to take the tablet from her. And she got really upset with the righteous indignation that only a toddler can have, right? And she said, I was watching that, you fool. And to say I had to try really hard not to laugh in that moment because the important part was for her to obey. It's like an understatement. But ever since then, it's just been such a funny thing to be like, you fool!
It's pretty funny.
Oh my goodness. Such a cute kid.
Ow.
Unlike these baby dragons, which are big jerks.
They're being a hassle.
They're hassling the Hoff. I mean, they are a little cute.
Let's see if we can top
Chibi
up
dragons.
a little bit here.
Oak.
Urgh.
Ow.
You know, I can't remember the last time I bought healing potions.
I feel like you bought a couple not too long ago, but I think it's because of specifically dealing with a boss, and then we didn't end up using them for the boss.
Yeah, when was that?
I don't recall exactly.
I don't know when, yeah. I mean, it may not have been that long ago. I just I genuinely don't recall.
I feel like it might have been like end of disc 2 or not long after we started disc 3.
Okay.
Somewhere in that realm.
All right.
And I think you only bought like 2.
Sure.
I think you got like 2 healing breezes or something. Just something that'll be like, just in case, you know.
Oh, that may have
then we
been
used-
before, yeah, there was a boss fight. I think it was before one where it was advised to use a bunch of them, and then I, like, used 0 healing breezes, because I was just using the healing Dragoon magic in that fight.
Right, yeah, that might have been the case.
So, I haven't done a lot of grinding in this game, relatively speaking, and I should point out that that is a very subjective thing to say. A lot of grinding to me is an insane amount of grinding to Austin here, for example.
Yeah.
So a small amount of grinding may be a very annoying amount of grinding to you, but I've only really done it to master certain additions between episodes. But still, I think it's put me a little over-leveled for a lot of this. Like, this game really doesn't expect you to do any grinding. It expects you to just use your additions, and in general, you're going to get to your master additions for your chosen party members by the end of the game. I just kind of like to have everybody leveled up with their additions, but there's no need to do that, especially like if you enjoy Rose and Albert, you know, for example, as a party. You can level up their additions, you know, but I feel like for characters like Meru, you may miss out because she's pretty underwhelming at first, but wait till we get her Master Edition, you're going to see she is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, well, her speed also, I think, really contributes to that, too, because even though I'm sure her damage output gets higher, too, but even if she was doing, like, lower damage output, because she can go so often, it genuinely equals out.
Well,
over like, Kongol's much slower pace, I feel like it doesn't even out quite in the same way.
Well, that's exactly the point. Meru's Master Edition has the highest damage multiplier in the game.
Nice.
So she's not only insanely fast, but she does huge amounts of damage, even though her best weapon is not particularly amazing in terms of its attack power. It doesn't matter. She just devastates everything and goes insanely fast.
Gotcha.
So, you know, she's worth considering. Okay, let's see. Where am I going here? Got 2 items.
So, yeah, I think if you take the top right one here.
Top right. This one?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Unless that's where you came from.
I think it might be. Let's find out. Let's go down here. Nope.
Nope. Perfect. Should be the healing breeze. Yeah, perfect.
Healing breeze.
Yep,
Okay.
and then you'll head back, and then I'd recommend taking the lower path first.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll head back up the steps, kind of thing.
This is a pretty linear area here.
Yeah, it is relatively linear.
Got a really
so-
cool boss fight coming up.
Yeah, so this is what I find where grinding becomes troublesome for me specifically. If all I'm trying to do is gain levels and not accomplish something else, I feel like I'm pulling teeth. Analogously, right? So like, the level grinding we're talking about here would be, oh, I'm trying to get these additions as up to the stuff as I can.
Right.
And it's procedural. So like, if we had done this from the beginning, for instance, and we like, once we had like Albert and Dart at Dragoon, or with their additions at whatever level they had, we would just, okay, we're gonna get these up to their max level for now, and then when they level up and get the next edition, max those out. So it's not all at once.
Yeah.
Which help. This is how I approach grinding specifically. If it's not all at once, and there's alternative objectives besides just grinding out the giant experience bars that are required as you get into the later levels, it's much less aggravating for me.
Yep. I think that's fair.
Yeah. Now, that being said, I've done the like annoying grinding too, where I'll like throw a Netflix video on and run in the same room 7 times to get the most experience I can because I need to be a level X to accomplish this other thing I'm trying to do. And that's just not as fun for me. Like, I like having alternate objectives.
Makes sense to me.
But I will be quick to be like, oh, well, I have to fight all these guys to get over here anyway, so I'll just get the experience I can while I'm doing it. So.
Yep. Makes sense.
Yep.
There are, a lot of JRPGs, turn-based RPGs, take heeded of. A lot of RPGs lately seem to have gone the direction of not being quite as grindy, which I find interesting.
Yeah. I think that's true to some extent, or for the most part.
Depends on the game.
Yeah, it does. It does. So I think with newer games, it's not required to beat the game, but there's space for it if you want it. I think is kind of how the approach seems to have been. So an example would be Sea of Stars, right? We're playing through Sea of Stars right now. That is a game not really designed to be grindy. In fact, they kind of make it a point to not make it grindy. But if you're going just through the game at a regular pace, you're not going to reach the max level by the end of the game. You'll probably be close, but you won't be max, right? So if you wanted to grind out to level 30, which this is a low-level game anyway, but let's say you want to grind out to level 30, there's room to do that, and it's not going to be like, for you who enjoys the kind of the grind of the work, right? Probably not going to be as enjoyable for you as for somebody who doesn't mind doing a little bit of grinding to get that extra oomph at the end.
Sure.
And so I think there's some space, some breathing space for that to some degree.
And Sea of Stars is a little inspired by Super Mario RPG in,
Right.
They both have level cap of level 30. It's also inspired by Chrono Trigger.
Right.
Anybody that has ever played it, watch Sea of Stars, watch one battle, and you'll understand.
Right, yeah.
I don't know why I keep missing that. But yeah, like Super Mario RPG isn't what I would term a extremely grindy game. And if you want to get to level 30, you get kind of into the last dungeon, and it's really not that hard. So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I hit 30 before I got to the end dungeon. I wasn't trying to grind. I think I was trying to get something specifically, and I just kept missing, like, the jump or something.
In Mario RPG?
Yeah, because there's, like, different
sure.
spaces you could jump to, and I think I kept missing the jump, or there's, like, a cannon section. It's in the mountain area. There's, like, a cannon.
I think I went the wrong way.
And I kept launching incorrectly, and so I kept falling onto the enemies that kept respawning.
Oh, Land's End. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's where a lot of my quote-unquote grinding came from, and I was just trying to get an item.
Giganto armor. It's specifically for Kongol here, so we're going to go ahead and give it to him.
When physically attacked, SP is accumulated. That's got to be nice.
Yep. A lot of characters have armor that works that way, or accessories, or something like that. Weapons.
Yep. No, the real grind in Mario RPG is the super jumps.
Don't talk to me about the super jumps. Sheer frustration and rage. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
So to bring some clarity for anybody who's not played Super Mario RPG, especially the remake, there is an ability you get with Mario called Super Jump. The idea behind it is that you can bounce perpetually on an enemy's head until you miss the secondary button press to do so.
Up to 100 times.
Oh, is 100 the maximum?
Yes, you cannot jump more than... Actually, I think it's 101 inputs. But yes, it's 100 times is the maximum.
Okay, so anyway. So in the... This was a difficult task to accomplish even in like the NES days. It was Super NES, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah. So in the Super NES days, this was a fairly difficult task to accomplish because the window in which you need to press that button to continue the jump was like a couple of frames. But the FPS for the Super NES was lower, and we were all younger too, which probably helped.
Yeah.
But it was accomplishable, right? And in the Super Mario RPG remake on the Switch, the FPS is much higher. And it fluctuates.
Yeah, look at that. 372. Nice. That's pretty good.
It's a lot of damage percentage. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And so the window to correctly input that jump continuation is a lot smaller. Statistically speaking, like objectively, it is harder in the Switch version than it is in the Super NES version. And that's outside of skill issues.
Yeah. So there is some debate over that. And I just want to recognize that real quick that yes, it is understood that the frame rate, the frames required are technically the same. They are unchanged from the Super Nintendo version. It is a faster frame rate, though, so that's the reason we're saying it's a little more difficult. It's not that much higher, I don't think. I don't remember the frame rate, but I did get into the technical reasons, and it was also my conclusion that it's more difficult. And really, it's also my conclusion that it's outside of my skill set. Like, I'm really not that good at it. So for those of you that are like, it's a skill issue, like, yeah, I agree with you. It's a skill issue. I also happen to think the 100 super jumps is kind of stupid. I don't really like the challenge very much. It's not an appealing one to me, personally.
Right.
So, you know.
So yeah, outside of those who are very skilled at those types of things, and this is something I struggle with myself too. I tend to be decent at rhythm and which you wouldn't believe it watching us play anything on this channel, but I promise I'm okay, like decent at rhythm style games or anything that requires like that consistent, consecutive, finding the sweet spot and just doing it. Usually takes, you know, several to a few hundred tries to get it, but I can get there. And I really struggled with it in the remake, to the point that I was just like, I'm not gonna do this anymore. But you get a really good item from it, right? So like,
The best
it's worth it.
armor in the game. If you can make 30, you get a really good accessory from Mario. But you get the objectively best armor, stats-wise, if you can make 100 super jumps.
Right. Which is great for the optional boss and stuff in the game too, so.
Yeah, but it's not necessary.
No, it's not. Especially once you get the lazy shell. Good grief.
Let's see. Yep.
It's a good thing you picked up all those mine purifiers.
Yeah, I've had to use a bunch of them going through here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is a give.
That should be a dragon helm.
Yes.
Perfect. It's a good idea to not bring people who have poor magic defense. Okay.
Correct.
I was misreading that really poorly. I was like, what do you mean it requires bad magic defense? It's not a great idea.
You need bad magic defense to succeed at this fight. Say what now?
Yeah.
Alright, it's pretty linear here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Probably Meru and Albert, if I had to guess, would be a good combination.
Yep.
It is from the top of the mountain of the mountain of mortal dragon. There's no "the" in there.
Mm-hmm.
That was magic power. An awfully powerful mega magic. Mega magic!
Mega magic power!
That was a laser beam. Whatever it is, that is our destination. Alright, Gramps, well you can go first. As if it is unburdening his anger all over the world. The anger towards the Winglies who sealed him. And us humans who dominated dragons. Then does this mean that Deningrad was chosen to be the place for the declaration of war? Angry Fist shakes. We will settle that on the top of the mountain of the mortal dragon, before the next town becomes a victim.
Yeah!
Okay, everybody, back into the portable hole. That way we can travel better.
Oh my.
Listen, the magical item
That's
that's
true.
yes, no. So the way it's described in like D&D and Pathfinder, it's like this linen cloth. Anyway, it's a cloth that you like unfurl, right? And it takes up, mechanically speaking, like a 5-foot square. And it's just a hole that people can like hop into.
Right.
And then you roll it back up and like stick it in your pocket and move on with your life.
Like you do.
Of course, of course. I mean, there's like obviously the mechanics of like breathing while you're in there. How much air do you have and stuff like that.
Sure. Enough,
but
I guess? Yeah.
well, debatable. For short periods of time, yes, you could like ostensibly hold your breath for the length of time you need to get to where you're going. Long-term use, that's not a great option.
Makes sense.
And there's limits to like how much you can carry, and also depends on like the system. I remember in first edition Pathfinder, I was playing with a group, and we were going through Mummy's Curse. Everybody who's familiar with the adventure path, and we came across this portable hole, and there was also like a chest. There was a chest that had dimensional space in it, so you could put the like something in that chest, and the chest would then fold up, and because of the way it functioned, it wouldn't interfere with like other dimensional space causing the explosion. So you could put this foldable chest inside like a portable hole or a bag of holding. And so because of like space cubicle like setup, and because of how we were trying to do stuff, at one point, I think it was teleportation, I think is what it was, to make it easier. We had our wizard stay out, and he would unfurl the portable hole, and we'd unfold the chest, and like our rogue would get in the chest, it would get folded up, and then our oracle, I think he was like a paladin, and one other person, I don't remember all the classes that were there, but they'd all get in, right? So we had 4 or 5 people, essentially, including the folded chest, in this portable hole, and then our wizard would teleport us where we needed to go, and we'd all climb out. And the way we got around the breathing aspect of it is that we had a bottle of air, which, in its description at the time at least, literally talked about using it to breathe in places where you would normally not have air.
Huh.
So it was almost kind of like it was designed specifically for these like weird dimension pockets.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it was really funny to imagine though, because like you just unfurl it on the ground and people are climbing out of it, you know, like
Yeah, like you do.
right.
The sound of swords. No. Has somebody already started to fight against it?
Let's go. Either way, we'll have to join in.
All right.
First, I gotta open this chest.
And that one.
Ooh, sneaky.
Speed down. Speed down is a reusable, halves agility for 3 turns.
Nice.
And we're very close to being out of inventory space. Gonna have to throw a few things here.
Yeah, imagine how bad it would have been if we hadn't upped our items.
Yep. No, we would have. But this is actually fine because it's recommended to throw a bunch of these in the next fight. So we're probably just going to unload that way. I can bring Meru in. I'm actually thinking that's probably going to be what I'm going to do here. And we're going to bring Albert as well for Rose Storm. All right, let's make sure. Therapy ring.
Yeah.
Warhammer is good. Different icon there. Cool.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mind Crush, yeah. Okay. And accessory, attack badge, that's fine. War God is probably okay too. Okay. Yeah, use a healing potion on Meru, so she starts with max HP, and then we're gonna use our handy save anywhere. Thank you, Severed Chains. And then, yeah, we should be able to go ahead and do this, and we're gonna have Meru throw a bunch of attack items.
Perfect. You can go back now.
There's nobody who would think that way.
May I excuse myself a bit? You are the representative of the Wingleys. Come on now. You going back to your forest to hide? I was just kidding. When I do it, I can do it. I've made up my mind. That was a weird sentence. I feel like I didn't read that right. Anyway, if the people of the Serio knew about this, they would all fall over. I'm shocked.
Let's do it. Luh-Loyd.
Huh?
Luh-Loyd.
It is earlier than I expected. Well, it is the future king of dragons. Even with the dragon buster, which can kill dragons, he still gave me a hard time. But he's almost dead. There's no need for you to come in.
You say you are fighting against the divine dragon?
You broke the seal of the strongest dragon of all, but you couldn't control it. It's the truth, isn't it? What are you yapping about? We can kill this man anytime. We have to defeat the divine dragon first. The sacred sister of Mila Siso, I see. I see the replacement for that girl. How convenient for us.
Shut up! I hate your stupid hair. It's not spiky enough.
Good point.
Oh. Its eye is underneath its mouth. That's weird.
Yup.
Urgh. Yarg.
So, the divine dragon.
Dragon block staff.
Handy dandy dragon blocker. Oh, it broke. That's not good.
It sure did.
That's not great.
Yeah, so just like when fighting the previous boss, what was it called? The Grand Jewel. Dragoon form is debuffed like crazy here, so it's good for Rose Storm, but that's about it. So we're gonna see what we can do without it first, and just kind of combo it and throw some attack items. We have the Divine Dragon, which has 5,000 HP. The Divine Cannon, 2,000. Divine Ball, 2,000. So I think we have to kill the dragon itself in order to end the fight here. But
yeah.
But we can use some attack all items. So let's just toss some Master Editions at this guy.
Yeah, he's got a couple of attack alls that are a little rough. He can also use basically any of the best like item spells. Essentially. Downburst, Night Raid, etc. And he's got a fear inflicting attack, which we'll have to keep an eye on.
Black Rain, Dancing Ray. I don't know, we haven't used a lot of these. Let's use Dark Mist, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that all of them? Multi. Downburst. Yeah, there we go.
They can do almost 1,000 each. Huh.
Yep.
Wow, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. This is a good time to use Miranda as well, but I prefer to use Meru myself.
Right. So, and just for clarity, I know we've talked about this 100 times, but that being because Miranda's like real strength comes in her ability to take the most advantage of items like that.
Right.
And Downburst was good.
Yep.
So you're looking for a multi-powerful attack?
Yeah, let's see. Meteor Fall. Let's try that.
Yep. Let's see.
Wow, that was interesting. Didn't get a lot in there.
Yeah. Oh, good. They're all feared. They're all feared.
Yeah. I have just enough to get it off of everybody.
Well, let's hope they don't get a feared again.
Have to buy some
Nice.
mind purifiers after this one.
Yeah, well, you'll have the space for it after this, too.
Yep.
Huzzah. Night Raid should probably be a pretty good one, too, actually.
Night Raid?
Ow. I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I think it's hit all. I could be wrong. I feel like I saw that.
Yep.
Yeah, perfect. Night Raid's actually one that the dragon can use as well. This is a cool looking spell.
Yes.
Have we seen Night Raid before?
Not that I'm aware of.
Wow.
Pretty good, right?
That's a stellar spell.
All right. So
Yeah, I guess anything that has powerful next to it's gonna be the ones that do like 1,000.
yeah, probably.
Gravity grabber, that sounds fun.
Yeah, the other two pieces are broken, so we don't need are dead. Like we don't need to
gotcha.
hit alls at the moment. See how Dark Mist goes.
Yeah, it's a little. This fight's a smidge lackluster, I suppose, because of how potent these items are.
Yeah, this is also why I tend to stick to additions if possible. Yeah, and I can't get rid of that now, so. Not the end of the world. It's annoying, but it's not the end of the world.
Sure, yeah. At least it's not poison.
Yep.
I think this one might be one of my favorite spells available, just because of how ridiculous it is.
It's pretty absurd.
Because it's an earth magic where you summon rocks that shoot laser beams.
Uh-huh.
And we call it Hello. Or whatever it's called.
Hellet.
The Rings of Wind. Yeah, these are a lot weaker. Rush 'em.
Burning rush.
Oh,
Yeah.
not with that.
Fear.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
It really weakens your attack then, huh?
Yes.
I didn't realize it was that strong of an attack.
And done.
My kill.
Kill Stealer.
I'm taking this. Yep, this is my kill. You didn't do any of the work, I did it all. But she did, like, most of it, but...
It's a cool fight. I like that fight.
Yeah. At last, the dragon eyeball,
Excellent.
which magically shrank to fit my hand. That is a dragoon spirit? Yes.
This is indeed the Dragoon spirit.
Oh, here's the dragoon spirit of the divine dragon. Interesting. Interesting.
Gravity grabber, flash hole. Interesting. Good bit of
10,000 EXP.
good bit of EXP for everybody.
Mm-hmm. This is the soul of the divine dragon. The flame of a soul that sparks only the last moment of a dragon's life. Its crystal is the dragoon spirit. It's kind of horrifying. As I expected, it doesn't sparkle in my hands.
Luh-Loyd, what was your purpose? That was your purpose, wasn't it?
This is just a little prize for me.
A prize?
I don't need additional power to destroy the world. The Divine Dragon was a mere obstacle to my ideal. I fought against it for that reason only. I did it for the lulz.
Ah.
You're the one who formed the conspiracy to destroy the world. The conspiracy. I will say words eventually.
Eventually.
Eventually. They might not be the right words, but they'll be words. The King of Serdio that brought you all the way here. Is it the frustration of having your moon taken? Or your feelings toward your loyal friend Lavitz?
Don't bring Lavitz into this. Don't even mention that name. He was my best bud, not yours.
It is too early yet to settle things, so I'm going to skedaddle now.
Wait!
Don't be so hasty. I'll see you soon.
Whoa.
But
I'm gonna just teleport away.
where is he going?
He's leaving the mountain. Chase him. How can you know which direction he's going if he just teleports away?
We gotta follow him. Let's see. All right.
We don't really have any inventory to fix that.
No, we do not.
Kongol, you want to play for a while?
Yeah, we could bring him in. I'm so close to finishing up that, but
I'm finishing, man. Do what you want. I was just saying stuff.
let's see. Fire ring shattering. I'll finish pursuit and then start up Inferno. We have accessories. Bandit's ring. That's fine. All right.
Kongol can smash things? Hooray!
Indeed.
You went first. I'm a little surprised by that.
He did indeed go first.
You guys all roll really bad on your initiative checks?
So it seems.
Dart is the shivering animation.
He's very afraid.
I am so scared. Black. Oh, gross. Don't throw up on me. Nice.
These guys are jerks.
They are. One could say that they are big meanie heads.
Mm-hmm.
If one was so inclined.
Mm-hmm. Okay, finally.
Are you
getting
inclined?
through. Not at this time, but
I
perhaps
see.
someday. Pursue Luh-Loyd!
That's why we're using Pursuit.
Yeah! Beastie Dragon!
So now I'm kind of curious. Because I think in my head, the Dragoons and Dragons had a bit of an amicable relationship.
Sure.
Up to this point, that was my thought process.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Dragoons could control them, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
But if Dragoons get their Dragoon spirits... What a goofus.
Luh-Loyd!
I'll finish that thought in a second.
Keep running. Whoa!
Oh, he's a Wingly too?
Yep.
Well, of course he is. He has silver hair. Like the main identifier of the Winglies. Oh, Rose went with him. I didn't even see that.
They got blasted off the ledge.
Yeah.
Arg! I didn't know he was one of the Winglies. That explains why I hate his hair.
Uh-huh.
Rose? Hey, wake up. Smacks her face. Hey! Rose, come on.
Oof.
Can you tell me who I am?
An idiot. Oh, good, you're okay.
I thought you were dead.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Don't worry. I am carrying out your will. We took this world back. Together, I won't let them ruin it. Took this world back together. Mirage. Embryo. The moon. With black power.
Black power? Are you talking about the black monster?
Flashback!
Flashback.
Embryo. So is the moon child carrying the Virage like egg, essentially?
What?
Erg.
Say what now? I was too busy erging.
Erg. I was wondering if, because she just said Virage embryo.
Yes.
I'm curious if perhaps the moon child is carrying like what makes a Virage within it, which is why it's killed like every so many years or whatever.
Interesting.
Sought out by the black monster. I don't know if that's the case. I'm just kind of asking the question, you know?
That is an
Hey, Claire.
interesting question.
I should grow out a sick mullet like my dad.
Uh-huh.
Stay here.
Now we get to actually hear the conversation they had, I guess. To some degree. Take care of Dart. Your father is a strong person. You have that strength in you. So, you can wait here by yourself, okay?
Where are you going?
I'm going back to fight, to the village to fight.
Really?
I'll protect your hometown with your father.
But what about your dad?
Lives... Anyway, live strong. Face plant.
Oof.
Mama!
It's like a penguin walk.
It all exploded.
Dad?
Yeah. It's really sad.
Mm-hmm.
This is my dad's important shiny stone. Mom, Dad. Count 108 years, and when the moon that never sets glares red, the moon child descends to the earth and shall give a holy blessing to the world. Vester said what really appears is not the moon child, but the black monster. What kind of relationship exists between the black monster who destroys all and the moon child who blesses the world? Rose, what do you know about this?
Dart! Rose!
Hey.
Need a lift? Finally, I found you guys. Oh boy, Rose, she's passed out. Move away, I'll carry Rose first. She must weigh a ton.
Oof. Dart, go on a diet.
Yeah. Darn, I'm beaten. Somebody carry me. Congo, let me ride your shoulders. It's my fault letting him go. I apologize for it.
It is not your fault, Rose. Nobody knew he was a Wingly who can use magic.
I mean, you should know you can use magic given all the... Anyway. Don't worry. We'll find out where he went. I agree. The Lloyd's objectives are still the divine moon objects.
Miranda, there is no need for you to hide it. Tell us about the divine moon. An object in Milsaso.
Fine.
Sigh.
It's not like you, Miranda. Don't hesitate. You know me for what, 5 minutes? I guess there's no choice but to tell everything. The divine moon objects are said to be brought by Winglies. And it is said that they have a dreadful magic power concealed within. That is the reason why they were never allowed to be taken outside, a national treasure that has been kept a close secret. It is called the Moon Mirror. The successive thrones have been the keys to opening the seal. Oh, it cannot be.
Queen Teresa's in danger.
Gotta get back.
Bottom one. Yep. Okay, so that, yeah,
Wah.
I got sidetracked by my other questions now with the flashback.
You were sidetracked by being sidetracked.
Yes, of course.
Or from being... anyway, yes.
Well, yeah, because I was going to ask about the Dragoon spirit specifically and like how my perspective has shifted. So, like I said before, I had kind of always assumed there was an amicable relationship between Dragoons and dragons,
Oh, yeah.
and that the Dragoon power was bestowed upon the people as kind of like an alliance between dragons and humans versus Winglies.
Sure.
Because the implication is that Winglies are trying to conquer the world and like push humans down, and because they're superior, right? Which that is the story of the Dragon campaign, but I feel like it's missing some important information. At this point.
Interesting.
Because of how the Winglies are now, and again, it's been like 11,000 years. A lot can change.
Uh-huh.
So their perspective of their superiority obviously could be less. But given the proclivity of human nature in reality and typically in these narratives, I wonder how much of that war was the Winglies trying to keep humans underfoot, and how much of that was humans grasping for more power than they really needed or deserved. Which there's really no way to know for sure, because we're only getting historical retellings. Which, again, change over time, especially when we're talking about oral history. And I know they got a lot of stuff written down, but how long has that been written down? Is it something that was relayed orally for a while until they developed writing? Because, again, 11,000 years is a long time.
True.
They probably didn't have writing at the time. Maybe they did. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's some of my thoughts running through my head. But anyway, all that aside, if Dragoon spirits are truly from withdrawing the dragon's soul as it's dying,
Sure.
the implication is that humans went and killed these dragons. to get the Dragoon spirit. Because I doubt they just found, like, dying dragons.
Sure, yeah.
Maybe they did, but, like, with the volatility that Luh-Loyd did it, it makes me feel like
Luh-Loyd.
that's probably how it happened, right? And it makes me wonder if the dragons that were being commanded by the Dragoons were these spirits that they could summon, rather than just dragons that were like around that they were able to control because of their power. So I'm not really sure how that all like works together.
Well, what we can say right now is we have not seen any of the dragons that the Dragoons that we are controlling, right? Or following.
Well, we've seen one.
Other than the Jade Green.
Not live, but like.
Yes, I think the Jade Green dragon was the only one.
Well, we also saw the blue dragon before Mary got it.
Yeah. But they are not contemporary with the power being active, or were they?
Right. Well, so
Yeah, I don't know. It's not clear.
so Fairbrand was already there, I think, before Wilhelm Graham,
Greyhound.
not Wilhelm, Graham. When Graham, before Graham became Dragoon.
Yeah.
Maybe he turned into Dragoon during I don't know. I feel like he was not Dragoon until somewhere in the middle of the fight, but I maybe be misremembering things. Or at least in the cutscene,
Right.
Fairbrand was already there. I don't know.
Right.
And the same, and when it comes to Linus, we don't actually see Rigol, the blue dragon, until the fight starts. So who knows? Maybe that is associated with the power. I'm not really sure.
I don't remember either.
Yeah. And obviously our magic looks different anyway, because we summon it, it does its thing and then disappears.
Right.
Mechanically speaking.
Right.
But I'm wondering, like, lore-wise, if it's just something where they summon the dragon and then are able to use its power versus, like, actually controlling live active dragons.
I think both are possible. Depends on if the dragon's alive or not. Like if you resonate with the dragon spirit, regardless. But I'm not 100% sure about that. I would have to look.
Sure, yeah.
I think that will become a little more clear once we get a little bit further. But I'm not 100% sure how that works.
Well, yeah, and that's fine. I'm not really asking for answers either. These are just questions that are, like, being posed in my mind because my perception has shifted. Anyway. I wonder where Sister Miranda and the other people are, and if they're safe. To make sure of that, we, the Sacred Knighthood, are going to act as reinforcements. Don't worry, there's no way our Sister Miranda can lose. She's top-notch. Yes, indeed, we cannot imagine her losing. But I cannot imagine that giant dragon will lose either.
Have better imagination.
That's right. Please don't say such an ill-omened thing. Yeah, shut up. I'm sorry, ma'am. Sister Miranda, Dart and company are legendary dragoons. It might not be needed. Dragoons? They are mere humans anyway. I don't know who's speaking. There we go. Oh, this guy. That was actually pretty close then. Who is it? Humans don't need to know my name. Oh no, are you a Wingly? Yes, I am. We were the rulers of you humans in ancient Indonus. And now, I am your executioner! Oh geez. Those guys are toast.
Yep.
Oh my god! That's a reasonable response. I don't know why it was so funny.
Yep. Like, completely reasonable.
This is what you asked for. Is it now? Is that what she asked for by walking through the forest?
Apparently.
This is the great battle of liberation. Oh, are you so oppressed? And your scream is its overture.
You conceited humans, go to hell.
Ooh.
The conceited one is you. Oh, you are Mr. Luh-Loyd. You are so easily overtaken. You blocked the magic power. Who are you?
I'm not Sephiroth.
Or Ramirez.
Hmm.
I don't need to answer you. Watch your mouth. Mr. Luh-Loyd. I won't let anybody hinder the liberation of Winglies. I'll annihilate all humans. Liberation of Winglies? Huh. That was so old-fashioned. This is going to backhand him into the cliff.
Mm-hmm.
A world without humans? It won't be any different from the force you're cooped up in. I've made many sacrifices for my ideals. But your ideals cannot be achieved unless you annihilate everything? Of course! My grudge! My hatred! I will settle them all with human lives! You should not be alive.
Well,
Oh, jeez. I won't die alone! Ah, boom! Jeez. Mr. Luh-Loyd? I went out of my way. It's a good thing you can use that lightsaber to prop yourself up.
uh-huh.
Oh, you're wounded. Please let us treat you at the castle.
Excuse me, have you seen a little Lloyd pass through here?
He's doing stuff.
He's being dangerous.
Such a dangerous man.
He's a danger to society.
Into himself. Or something.
Right.
He needs a grippy sock vacation.
But then who doesn't need one of those every once in a while?
That's probably true.
Hmm.
Listen, kids, therapy is not a bad thing to have.
All right. Let's finish this edition up. Suddenly started to be like, why is he still on his first edition? Let's fix that. Feel a compulsion. Level 29, Moonstrike.
Nice. New addition for Dart.
Woohoo! Yep. And once we get this one maxed out, we will have his master, which will be awesome.
Nice.
And Pursuit is finished, so once we finish, Inferno, Kongo will have his master as well. So there you go.
Nice.
Oh, hey.
Sister Miranda. Oh, Commander of Knights. We were successful defeating the Divine Dragon, and... What happened to you? You were injured. Queen Teresa was abducted. What did you say?
I'm so surprised. By who? I bet it was the Black Monster. I mean, Luh-Loyd.
Man called Luh-Loyd.
Luh-Loyd.
Riels, that's probably not the same Luh-Loyd than us.
That's a different guy.
That's a different guy. We are too late.
You're too late.
What? What are you doing?
Just
What are you doing?
Smacked him over.
Do you know where he took her? Well... Sister Wink might know something. That was Commander. My sisters are safe, aren't they?
Everyone is waiting for the group to come back to the Crystal Palace.
Ah. All right, let's try
Start
the new
one.
additions. Oh, hey, this might be yeah,
Bye!
special monster. No, it wasn't fast enough to get it. That's very sad. That would have been nice. Anyway, did you have a question?
You just looked like you were struggling there a little bit.
Struggling. Oh, hey, he's back. Don't run. Thank you.
Ow. Oh yeah, you're still feared.
Red bird. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a... Pretty sure that's a special monster. I'm gonna confirm it real quick.
Confirm.
Yeah, immune to physical attacks.
Nice.
Alright. So, we're gonna use one of our special items that we've been saving.
It was a vanishing ball or whatever?
Sachet.
Sachet, that's what it was.
Yep. Phoenix plume and 1,000 gold.
Nice.
I think the Phoenix plume is a helmet. Lloyd's bewitching, confusion, fear, and dispiriting. Yep. Actually, that looks more like a... No, it's a helmet. We're not equipping it over the legend cast, but that might be good on...
Somebody?
Somebody, yeah. I don't know. But we got a nice, unique helmet that... Yeah, that's, those are all mind statuses, so makes them immune to mind status, which is pretty cool.
Like a ribbon for the brain?
Yeah, a brain ribbon, indeed.
A ribbon.
Yup! Into the Crystal Palace we go.
Don't mind me just being an idiot.
I'm just agreeing.
Oh, you!
Got him! No.
Chicken bone going home.
I was just kidding. Hey, Shauna.
No, you were.
Is there a healing up here? Yeah. Get rid of these status effects. Hey,
Can you make me not afraid anymore?
get treated.
I feel right as rain.
Thank you. All right, good. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother right now. We will save, and then we'll head up. And then if we need to, we'll rest the end on our way out.
Sounds good.
You're wearing red.
I cannot believe this could happen.
Me neither. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Excuse me. Have you guys seen a Luh-Loyd around here somewhere?
We don't know who he is. He's Lloyd.
Oh, that's even worse than the commander mentioned.
A commander. Oh, hey, guys.
What do you mean that Queen Teresa was taken away? What happened? Let me tell you. A few days ago, when the howling of the dragon from the mountain of mortal dragon stopped, we assumed he had been successfully vanquished. Everyone was happy about it. Everyone.
Everyone.
How long has it been since we have stopped hearing the howling of the divine dragon? It's been about 1 week now. Don't worry, Sister Luana said the feeling of the divine dragon is gone. It took us a week to get out there? I guess that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Or more than a week, really. I'm back. I have good news for you, Queen Teresa. As Sister Luana said, it seems they've defeated the divine dragon. I'm glad. Now we can focus on the recovery of the country. I appreciate it, Twink. Please give the knights their well-earned rest. About the knights, my knighthood is currently being treated. A Wingley who had something against humans suddenly raided us. Wingley's attacking you? According to Miranda, they are a friendly species. Some of the Winglies are militant. Must be feeling better.
Mm-hmm.
This gentleman repelled them so that they were able to come back to the castle safe and sound. Let me introduce him. His name is Mr. Luh-Loyd, Your Majesty. It is a pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty. Not only that, it was Mr. Luh-Loyd who gave us the good news of the successful vanquishing of the Divine Dragon. How did you find out about it? It was a coincidence. I saw Sister Miranda and her companions who completed the vanquishing in the Mount Dragon tomb. I understand. Let me express my gratitude. To you. Actually, it was not the first time I was saved by Mr. Luh-Loyd. Oh, I remember. This gentleman is the man of the fate Sister Wink was talking about, isn't he? Shut up. Queen Teresa. She was saved from the bandits in Donau by this gentleman, too. Oh, that's right. It wasn't a coincidence, was it? Helping Wink and coming here. Sister Luana, what are you talking about? Murderous intention you conceal inside. You cannot disguise it in front of me. Wink, Seti, stay back. I felt it too. Something very wrong. I hadn't intended to make such a scene. However, sometimes it can't be avoided. Queen Teresa! Mr. Luh-Loyd, what on earth? Do not come any closer. What do you want? I desire the moon mirror. Moon mirror? How did you know about it? You don't need to worry about that. You should just take me there, Your Majesty. Answer me from the beginning. From the beginning. It was your purpose? Wink, get away. I just desire the power to create a utopia. Queen Teresa, he is reading your mind. Shall we go to the last divine moon object?
The last divine moon object? Is he going to end this? On disc 4? Miranda, where's the moon mirror?
In the Tower of Flanvel, to the west of Kashua Glacier. Teresa is the key to the tower. I'll take care of the rest. Sister Miranda.
We will bring Queen Teresa back. We are not going to let Luh-Loyd get what he wants.
Run, 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 run.
We'll get there just in time to see him get what he wants and then get angry about it.
Perhaps. We must catch up to Luh-Loyd at some point. He's such a meanie head.
Yeah, but we got another disc to go, so...
There are many discs to go. We'll get there one day.
Miles to go before I sleep.
Forward, 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 forward. Run away. Okay. So, yeah, I think we gotta go this way now. Oh, for God's sake. All right. Oh, hey, another one.
Oh, no.
Well. Another bit of money.
Yeah, for sure. You can use that.
Money is good for buying more legend casks.
Exactly.
Those are supposed to be rare, though. It's kind of interesting. Why can I not do that? That's weird. Oh, hey.
You're not allowed to go left.
I guess not.
A forest runner.
Yep. All right. Interesting. Almost got it. There.
You made it. Sort of.
Took forever.
Yep. Another forest runner.
Uh-huh.
But not in the forest.
True.
Okay, so... That's a cool addition.
Inferno.
So we got a little bit of perspective of how long it takes to travel to these different places.
A little bit.
A little bit. Because the path we took previously took them a week to get back after the dragon stopped.
Mm-hmm.
What a cold place. I was hoping for a warmer reception, but
Boo.
Dot, that was terrible. It pierces through my aged bones. It is a land where the earth is eternally covered under ice. I understand that it must be harsh on someone who has never been here. Darn, I'm totally dying. Do you often visit such a place, Miranda? It's been a while since I came all the way here. But I would often come here to find solace for my loneliness.
what are you, Superman?
What?
You've got such a kind mother like Queen Teresa. How could you have a lonely time? Yeah, his Fortress of Solitude. This is in like Antarctica or something.
Yep.
Her Majesty Teresa is not my birth mother. My true birth mother abandoned me. After that, I met Her Majesty Teresa.
Are we actually siblings?
Her Majesty Teresa cherished me when I was alone, as if I were her real daughter. Since then, I've never felt loneliness again.
Okay.
Our hair color is similar, so we must be related, right?
Clang, 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 clang. Ah! Ah! There we go. Thunderbolt.
I recommend you don't panic.
92 items now. Alright. Yeah, this is just kind of a intermediate pass-through, although there is a boss here.
Oh, look, another one of those horrifying spiders.
Yep. Alright, let's try this again.
A freeze knight.
Ah, missed it. Gonna have to practice.
Icicle ball. It looks like a child's toy with like creepy legs.
Yeah. Ooh, a spirit potion. Nice. It's so creepy.
It's so creepy.
No, I want the item.
Too bad.
Ooh, mammoth.
With what, a pill bug on its trunk?
Yep.
Like it kind of looks like it's two separate entities. Like, I know it's his trunk or whatever, but it's almost like a bug, like a worm bug, biting down on like the head of the creature, and so that's all you see is it's like.
It's so hazardous.
No. Yeah, you're right. It is. It is hazardous. You could say it's not good for your health.
You could.
You got it.
Uh-huh. Level up. Hex hammer.
Hex hammer, nice. Oh, there's your Dragoon level that went up then.
Nope.
Oh no, it's the new edition.
Yeah, that means
Sweet.
Hashel, if I grind up Fine Breeding Shattering and Hex Hammer, he'll have his master as well, which is Omni Sweep.
Sweet.
So we're getting a lot of master additions. Unfortunately, as you can see, Meru is going to be the absolute dead last to get her master edition. Everyone but her is capable of getting theirs at the point, or has them. So.
Oh, even Dart? I thought he had one more to go. Oh no, he doesn't.
Once I get my shit together and actually use Moonstrike properly and use it 80 times, he'll have his master. Getting there.
It's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine.
Yeah, I'll probably...
Excuse me. I'd like to open this chest,
Good
please.
grief.
Thank you.
Good grief. Okay, so...
That should be your second heat blade.
yes, I now have 2 heat blades. I
Nice.
think that's just in case you got rid of your other one.
Gonna need it for this area, are we?
Probably. I think it's probably good for the boss of this area, at least.
I mean, that makes sense. Oh, that's a cute little penguin with a rapier.
Ow.
Okay, that was an adorable sound.
Ow.
Little squeaky hammer.
Do 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 do.
Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make glaciers lots of fun.
There you go. That's Moonstrike.
Nice. That's one. 79 more times to go. If not dog, then why dog-shaped?
The me want bite. I don't know.
Nah, I was just thinking about in Elden Ring. Anytime you saw a turtle, there was at least 4 messages saying it was a dog.
Indeed.
Could this be dog?
It's got odd timing at the end.
I bet it does.
Oops.
Good enough.
Let's see. Yeah! Yeah! Inferno! Let's see.
Inferno.
I will really want to finish up his master, and then what we really need to do is get some levels on Meru, so I'll probably just bring her into the party.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't remember when her next edition is, but shouldn't be too long. Meteor Fall.
Okay, so I think you can go across that little, like, path, but I have a feeling it, like, disintegrates or something. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Because there's a crossing right there to the sign.
Yeah, that'll be okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that I think that sign indicates that going up that way goes to the world map, so.
Okay. It just looks like something that would, like, give way.
Yeah. I understand why you say that.
I've been conditioned.
Last one missed. Nice. Get him, Albert. Awesome Storm's giving so much SP, he'll get to Dragoon level 5 too very soon. Should be cool.
I'd really like to open this chest too.
I don't understand why I'm having so much trouble opening chests right now. Heavy mace. All right.
Some people just have that problem, you know? That's okay.
So this can inflict stun. It's a pretty solid weapon for Meru. It's not too much more powerful than her previous weapon, but it can inflict status, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right, tower, up to the snowfield, warning slide.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think we even need to go up that way currently. It
Yeah, not at the moment.
should go to the world map, but yeah.
Oh, we're gonna come up on a shop soon, too.
Excellent. All right.
Five ring shuddering.
If I remember right, Moonstrike has significantly more confusing timing than Blazing Dynamo does. So, just got to get through it, and then should be okay for Blazing Dynamo.
Fair enough.
Could always use the ultimate War God to get through Moonstrike, but we'll see.
It's busy doing other things.
At the moment. Go ahead and get healed up a little bit here. As always, poor Albert is taking a bunch of damage.
Right. It's kind of unfortunate that he doesn't really get much better defense.
Yeah. He's, of course, fine with Legend Cask and Armor of Legend, but who isn't? Alright, one more round. It's not going to top Albert up completely, but it'll be close enough. Dart! What are you doing, Dart?
Dart, Dart is talking to you. You need to respond.
Sorry.
Want to go dance with Shauna, Dart?
Oh, man. Right.
Yeah!
Nice.
I don't like that. Cool.
The upcoming boss seems like a bit of a break from the more difficult ones.
Yeah.
I was distracted by reading ahead. I apologize.
Why would you do that? No, it's fine. We'll go down
I don't
here.
know, because I'm a curious little monkey.
Hey, guys. Hold on. Let me open this chest.
You can just call me George.
Gushing magma. Hey, guys. Hey,
What's up,
friends.
fellas?
Dink.
Ah! Segundo. Perfect. Customers! They're really customers here! This is first from... Oh, it's Quattro. Okay.
Quarto.
Okay, so they're, the... not antithesis. Currently, the masculine equivalent to the Divine Sisters or whatever.
There you go.
Because that's 4 and second, so I've got to wonder where 1 and 3 is.
I cannot believe it, Brother Segundo.
Oops, sorry, I forgot about you momentarily.
What?
I sell weapons.
And I sell items. We are peddlers.
We are peddlers.
It must be fate meeting you here. It's such a chance. Why don't you buy something?
Come on, think of this as a charity.
Okay.
But you're
Thank-
selling me goods and services. There's nothing charitable about that.
Gee, I really should have bought some more mind purifiers. Oh well.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Don't need that. Not too impressed with the attack ball and recovery ball items. I could sell all those, since I tend to not use them. Just gotta be careful not to sell the sachets or the magic sig stone. That would,
fair enough.
that would be very bad times.
Say hello to my other brothers at the other place.
Okay, very specific. Thank you. Think. Bye. Mind Crush, I already have. Battle Axe, that is an upgrade for Kongol. The Flamberge has stun chance. Virulent Arrow has poison chance, which is pretty cool. Saint
looks like some
Armor,
decent armor.
is pretty decent. Yep. That's gonna be a very good upgrade for Albert.
Yeah.
The robe.
Yeah.
Guard badge, which is pretty great. It's like plus 20 defense, magical defense.
Yeah.
So yeah, as always, we will go ahead and upgrade weapons at least.
Right. And the
Even Miranda's.
guard badge will be good for like Miranda or Meru.
Yep. All right. At least for Albert, I'm gonna do that, and I'll buy one robe for Meru. Yeah.
Boom.
Guard badge is pretty decent. I'm gonna mull on that for a little bit because I think this is a decent point to call it an episode about halfway through here. So,
Yeah, I think so.
oh, here we go.
It is Primero. I was right.
Mm-hmm.
Primero and Tercero are somewhere around. Drop in on them, will you?
Sure. Thanks for weapons. Ooh, it's all slippery. Ooh,
Slippery slidey.
look at that.
I did.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Making our way through Fire Ring Shattering, Flower Storm. May do a little bit of grinding before our next episode, but if not, we will just be, well, either way, we'll be continuing through the cave here.
Yeah.
Kashua Glacier.
Indeed. We'll hit the boss and come out the other side as champions and go into the Tower of Flanville.
Keep on going. Yeah, the Tower of Flanville is a very important area. Yeah, and this is going to be very, very heavy story stuff, so that'll be very cool. So make sure to join us next time. It'll be very fun. Good story developments. As always, we've had a lot of those lately, so yeah.
Yeah.
Hope you are enjoying.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you are enjoying, or if you have any thoughts to go along with mine, or if you want to be like, no, Austin, you're wrong and stupid, and here's why, which is fine.
Oh,
to
my.
some degree. Please be nice. No, but yeah, seriously, let us know in the comments your thoughts on anything up to this point. And more than anything else, thank you so much for letting us be a part of your day. And we do hope it's an awesome one. And we will catch you all in the next episode.
See you next time.
Bye now.
Diddly diddly do 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 do. Thanks for watching.